What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer 1.6. And I made the 1.6 go way up there. Let's get right into it. Although I do want to say we're really close to 200 subscribers now. Like, super close. Like, 3 off. Not pressuring anyone or anything, but, you know, it'd be pretty cool. But, I'm not... I'm still not quite done with the tips video yet. In fact, I'm not even close to done because I've just been so busy with the 1.6 dropping this week. I've been recording video after video after video. So I'll be a little late on it, but I'm going to get it done for sure. Even if we do pass 200 subscribers and it's not out the day that we do it, I will still have it out soon after. So look forward to that. And even, it's a little unfortunate as well because 1.6 actually kind of changed things a little bit. Some of my tips that I was going to say are no longer quite as true. So, the shops are they're so strong now. Like, some of the things I was going to say, I can't even say at all because it's like, I would be lying now. So, I have to also maybe reshoot a couple of things as well, but it's all good. It's all good. You know, we're busy, but it's good that we're busy because, you know, it just means that Skul's popping off right now. So that's always a good thing. Very happy to see the game succeeding and thriving. I hope people are enjoying it. Also, I do have to say, this kind of refers to yesterday's video. I think maybe I'm a little harsh on the Sage character. I said he's bad at damage, and I kind of... Like, I've done a lot of Sage runs off screen to really just get used to him. And I don't think that's true. The more I play with him, the more I realize he's very capable of, like, consistently dealing out good damage. I still stand by a lot of the things I said about Sage. I think he's clunky. I think he needs some work with his meditation, especially. But, not being good at damage is just not true. He's good at damage. He's actually quite good at damage. You know, he can dish it out. I would say he's significantly worse at rooms than he is at bosses, but I don't think he's bad necessarily, you know? I think he can work with, like, if we were going by my tier list standards, which if you haven't seen my tier list, you should go watch it. It doesn't have Davy Jones or the Sage in it, but it does have every other Skul. I would say he's playable easily. I would say playable with some work, actually. So he would be like in the mid tier, basically. Good Skul, just needs a little bit of help to get there, but they need to still change around some of his mechanics to fix some of the issues he has. And you know, we shouldn't talk about that too much. We should also talk about what we're gonna do this episode. But I just wanted to correct the record a little bit because I just don't want people to not play him because of something I said. He's fun, he's good, and you should play him. You'll enjoy yourself. You just have to get used to how weirdly he works. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. For this episode, I have, I really want to do a freeze run, like really badly. With the Frost Skul. That's like my goal, you know? Like, I could do a freeze run with any Skul I wanted, but I really want to do it with the Frost Skul because he got, like, just a ton of buffs. And I want to see if it was enough to kind of tip the scales a little bit with the Frost Skul. The community at large is, for some reason, really, like, particularly fond of the Frost Skul. Whereas, personally, I think he's not nearly as good as people think he is, and I don't understand why people think he's as good as they do. Is he horrible? No. Is he, like a godly, easy S-tier Skul? Dude, he's just so sick. No. Although, well, maybe that's true now, I don't know. But he wasn't, like, when people were saying he was. And that's the point I'm trying to make here. We saw Mage there. I don't want to do another Mage run quite so soon after I just did one. Although I do plan on doing one again very soon. I really want to explore this character with everyone. Like, I just there's a lot to understand when it comes to this character. He's very unique in the way he plays, and like I said, I felt like I was a little hasty with some of the things I said about him. So. I just want to fully see what he has to offer, but it's just not this episode because we literally just did one with him, and you know, playing the same Skul over and over, no matter how new they are, people will get tired of that. So keep things varying. and just try and explore some of these 1.6 mechanics together. Alchemist would be an excellent skull to find. Oh, well, there's our free skull. I'm absolutely taking that, and we're absolutely going down the freeze path without any shadow of a doubt. I just want to see how this guy works. Hopefully, we get offered some good shit here. Free skull is, like, actually freezing your enemies is shockingly not easy to do. There's not a lot of things that reliably freeze things. There's just, like, items that interact with the enemies that are already frozen by and large, but not freeze them actively, which is part of the reason why you need the freeze skull so badly. He's good at freezing things. So let's see if we can find some freeze here. I really want some. Game, please. Game, please. What would I sell here? I think I need to stop there. God, dude, what's the game doing, bro? I'll take a face bug, I guess. Facebook's good, right? Like, everyone likes Facebook. He does some good shit. But, oh, hey, that's good. Although I did spend a lot of my money, which is not good, but we can do this fairly easily. We have the water skull, who is just excellent at dealing with crowds. Free skull, not so much, but, it's fine. Like, water skull is gonna carry here hard, as you can see. Good lord, that is 100 unique right there. And we'll take that, but it's not what we're looking for. It's actually the opposite of what we're looking for. This is not a boiling water run. This is a freeze run. So we have to abide by that, you know? If you get the freeze skull when you're trying to build a freeze run, you go freeze. Like, it's that simple. And for some reason, people really seem to like freeze. So whenever I upload a freeze video, it actually, like, outperforms, like, most of the other status runs I do. So I don't know. I guess y'all just like it out there, which, hey, you know, more power to you. I like freeze too. I've had my issues with it, and I've been pretty vocal about it, but I feel like with the changes they made to the unstoppable mechanic, that was just like I didn't even realize how impactful unstoppable really was until I started playing stun runs in 1.6. Unstoppable was fucking over, like, freeze and stun a lot. So I'm really glad they got rid of that. It's not something I ever would have suggested to fix it, because I just didn't recognize how bad it was. So good on the devs for having their finger on the pulse like that. So that's kind of my my hope here, is that just like stun, freeze, like, is fixed in quotation marks. There's still issues with them, but they are significantly better off if it's anything like stun. But so far, we've gotten profoundly unlucky with our item selection, so we'll just have to see how it unfolds moving forward. I really want the freeze common. It's like one of the best freeze items, which is shocking, honestly. But it's like, it applies freeze more than most. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm never picking this item up again, so that's completely off the table. Maybe Stigma Leg could be good. Stigma Balls. You know, like Ligma Balls, but Stigma Balls. Get it? It's pretty good, right? I'll take Stigma Balls. It's a unique, I think. Yeah. You know, high value item. Who knows how we'll stick to it. We're probably not going to stick to chase shenanigans this run, but we'll see. I'm definitely upgrading this, though, for sure. Get our shenanigans going here. What did we get for this? 10 seconds to deal magic damage and inflict freeze. That's pretty good. We'll take it. We also have a concentration skill later on, so we do have the opportunity to pick up, like, a trainee's necklace, which is a good item. An item I've really come to respect the more I've played played 1.5 and 1.6. Especially on Mage, by the way. This is something I will kind of hammer into the ground in the upcoming episodes, just so people are aware. There is a weird interaction. I don't know if it's intentional or not, so maybe eventually it'll get removed. I hope not. But meditation on Mage interacts with concentration modifying multiplicatively. So you can have, like, trainee's necklace, and it's like in the description of the way that meditation works, it only says skill cooldown speed, but this concentration speed interacts with it, like I said, multiplicatively. So it even further so increases your meditation speed. So always keep that in mind, because otherwise meditation on Mage is just a disaster. So, ooh, what is this? Champion, sorry, this is not your episode. We literally, like, you got, like, show me one of the magic ones and then we can talk a little bit, but it has been a while since we've done a Reaper run. I don't know if I would do a Reaper run on this build. Probably would. I mean, if you're offered Reaper, you may as well take Reaper. I mean, you know, you don't see him too often, so whenever you do see him, it's just like a sight to behold. You're always happy. Gotta take that luck and run with it. But I'd much rather have Lich, because he does have a freeze ability attached to him. Alright, game, please, this time, don't fuck me over. Give me freeze. That's chase, but I don't want chase. I want freeze. What? I'm buying this. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. If you get offered... Actually, I can do one more refresh. Does this have freeze on it? No. But it does have really good inscriptions on it. I could sell this and this. Would that even be enough? With the 25%? I don't think so. I don't want to risk it. This is giving me a Carleon. We're going to be making actually a shit ton of money in between rooms here. Ooh. And I think I'm almost certain that these rooms got nerfed. Like, I'm very, very certain. So it's, even if you're not going to end up using the item that's on here, I think it's worth picking it up regardless. Because, like, these seem very easy now. Look at this. It's maybe a little too easy, honestly. Devs, you might want to unnerf it a little. It's a little much. It should at least be somewhat hard to get that. But, like, that's so easy. Like, there's no point in not doing it. It keeps throwing Thieves Armor at me. It's, like, tempting me. It's testing my resolve. It's like, are you going freeze, though? Because we know you like Thieves Armor a lot. So, you know, are you sure? And, you know, I have to stick by my convictions here. I'm not going to take your offer, no matter how tempting it is, because I want to do a freeze run. What is that? What is that? That's actually really weird. What is that? Is that a visual glitch? What are my items? What are my items? Oh, it's probably this. It's probably this. How have I never seen that? I don't know. But I've never seen that. Good fight though. I mean, we own them. Maybe that's a good sign for freeze. Oh, yes, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, game. You finally came through. We can get rid of one of our Carleon items, potentially. I would say it's between this and this. 8% crit rate is not valuable to me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't think the bow is that good, personally. Which is unfortunate to say, but it's just how I feel. It could be better, but it's just not. Also, could be a special room here, or a big room. It's one or the other. Oh, and it is the special room. And also, this is another room that got changed. I'm still going to go down here, even though I don't want the Medusa. I want the Vase Bug. But I'm going to go down here and just show you guys what changed. It's much, much better now. It's more linear. There's not as much moving around. It's just so much significantly better. This used to be awful. I pretty much never did it, but now I will find myself doing it a lot more because it's just good now. Okay, let's not get caught for the... I was about to fucking maul, bro. I was about to say, you got to be joking me. There is a chest up there. Oh, please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't. There's no shot, bro. What? Okay, it's the fucking Shadow Spirit. You need to stop, bro. You're fucking us over big time here, okay? You need to stop. You need to relax, okay? These guys, they're not angry at us. Let's keep it that way. Ugh, that was close. Their hitboxes. Oh my god. Oh my god. As I was about to say it, I was about to say their hitboxes can be really wonky, and then they proved me right on the spot. Thank you, thank you. You guys just had to do it, huh? Isn't there a chest down here normally? Yes. Oh my god, Shade, stop. Please stop, please. Oh! Oh my god, that actually scared me. Oh no. Well, that's embarrassing. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna front even slightly. That fucking got me, dude. I was not expecting him to turn around. He didn't even touch the wall. He cheated. That's cheating, bro. Alright, what do we... God damn it. Well, you know, is what it is. I'm still gonna go down there and get that last chest too. You can't stop me. I'm min-maxing. you know, I'll admit, I'll cop to it. I'm a little bit of a min-maxer myself. Good lord! Fine, whatever. You know, it's a little more than 100 because we have the gold incense burner. Also, they give you a portal out now, so you don't even have to, like, worry about it, you know? Hang on 1 second. Ah, T. No, it's all yours, man. You can still keep it. I just did it for the money. I stole, but, you know, I did ravage your ancestral home, too. Like, I'm really no better than they were. But, hey, you know, have at it, man. That's like, you know, that's what Lil Bone should have said. And I pretty much spoke for Lil Bone. If that's not what is said in the canon, that's what should be said. Because it's true. As you can see, we're now freezing a little more consistently, which is just a good thing. But we still got a long ways to go before this is a proper freeze run. Oh! And I'm still holding on to maybe not having to use the water skull here, but if I have to, I will. Which, like, I shouldn't say it like that. The frost skull is an excellent skull, but he's just not who I was really hoping to get on this run. Although I don't know who I was hoping to get. Maybe Gargoyle. That's someone I did have in mind because of the, what are they called? The iron boots of whatever the fuck, but it's like a sore freeze item that allows you to pretty consistently use freeze if you use in-air attacks. And Gargoyle obviously is the king at that, so that's something I had in mind, but we'll have to see how this plays out. Not really using the water skull regardless, so I say as I use him. I would like some NPCs, please. We've seen like 1 or 2. Maybe 1, actually. I know we saw the item guy, but I don't know who else we saw. Okay, and we'll come down here, place this, kill these guys. We definitely want Sub-Zero too. As you can see, breaking them out with 1 hit, not too good. Freeze only really becomes useful at Sub-Zero 2. Or at least I think that's what happens at Sub-Zero 2. No. Oh yeah, they did change that a while back, didn't they? They made it better, actually. Now Freeze is attached naturally to the Sub-Zero inscription. There it is. This is the item. Oh, and there's Gargoyle too, actually. Perfect. These two are perfect together. Now we have more easily accessible Freeze, which is really good. I suppose we'll just start slowly phasing out the Carleon items. Or at least those two. So now we're not going to be making as much money in between rooms, but that's acceptable. Kind of low-key looking for some freeze here, but I'll trade off for something else. We could take Soar if we wanted. Nah. I want freeze. There's freeze. Stigma leg. Stigma leg. Fuck Stigma leg, you know? Stigma balls. You know, it's really only a good item for 1 joke. That's all it's for. Otherwise, it's just Stigma balls, you know? Doesn't do much. So I don't know how good the Gargoyle is going to be here, but hopefully it's decent. What is that coming off of me? What is that? I actually don't know. So I do think I'm going to stick with the Gargoyle, though. Because that's what I was looking for, and I found everything I wanted in the exact same shop. So you take those moments like that, and you run with them. You know, the game gave you what you wanted for once. Skul the Hero Slayer. Ooh, oh boy, it's storming outside. The lights just flickered, so hopefully the power doesn't go out. Not that it would affect the recording, but it would be pretty weird. Would I work through it? I don't know. Probably not. We shouldn't have any issues with the Leona sisters, though. So far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Freeze here. But the thing I really want to know in this run is if Freeze is functional without Glacier Breaker. Because before 1.6, Freeze was, like, bad. But Glacier Breaker, like, saved the Freeze inscription, basically. And simultaneously, I have to also say this. If I'm offered Glacier Breaker, I'm taking Glacier Breaker. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Like, I don't have that level of self-control. So, like, really, the game, if I'm going to be testing this, I need to not be offered Glacier Breaker because I will take it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Like, come on. Like, a freeze one and I'm offered Glacier Breaker and I don't take it, I'd be a fool. I'd be just a absolute jackass. So we're going to hope and pray that we don't get offered it, which is weird, but it's just like I want to test this, but I just know I won't be able to help myself if I'm offered it. And we also can get we can get the Ice Skull to Legendary if we want to in the upcoming area, and I'm going to do it. So very overpowered amount of Skull Shards so far. It's all worked out perfectly. All right, Mr. Goldmane Knights Commander. Same old as always. Send out your goons, and I'll just dispose of them, and we'll be on our merry little way, you know? Freeze, thank you. Good shit, good shit. Ah, hell. Well, we missed a little bit of damage there, but it's not a big deal. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, relax. Ah, well, wasted the face bug. Oh no, he landed on her. What the fuck? Damn, I can't believe that face bug hit. How did that one miss and the other one hit, bro? Come on. Freeze. Oh my god, my face bugs are so bad. Oh my god, I cannot believe. We need attack speed, man. My gargoyle is like fucking. He's like molasses. Like he can't fucking hit anything. All right, I did not mean to do that. That's one of the downsides of having a swap map to the scroll wheel. If I'm being quite frank with you, but not a big deal. We'll make it work. I mean, we've made it work this whole time. And I still stand by it being the objectively best place to map your swapping. It's just all of it's conveniently there. In my opinion, a Skull is best played on keyboard and mouse, and your best mapping everything to your attack is left click, or yeah, I mean, you can, if you're crazy, if you're a psychopath, you can put your attack to right click. But the way I have it is attack is left click, right click is dash, and middle scroll wheel is swap. And I think that's the best way to play Skul the Hero Slayer personally. Everything else is just WASD standard shit. Let's see what we get. If we still had chase going on, we could take this, but I don't regret not taking chase, so we're not going to. This could be pretty good, actually. Heritage is decent on this, especially like can you put multiple face bugs on one enemy? Actually, that's a good fucking question. Let's actually find that out together. Get rid of this because we're not doing arson stuff. We're doing free stuff. Man, I actually am I really want to take a look outside, but I don't want to pause the recording, so I'm just gonna have to imagine how fucked up it looks out there right now. But it is very dark. When like 30 minutes ago, the sun was shining as bright as can be, so it must be pretty rainy out there right now. Let's, ooh, interesting. Well, let's hope we get Glacier Breaker. I was about to say no shot. They can't trick me anymore. Ooh, thank you, Heirloom, actually, thank you. Did some good work there. I'm the free Skull. You can't hurt me with that. I actually didn't think that was going to work, by the way. I was joking. Like, is that actually a thing? Because it happened to me on the mage, too, where I was like, I got the fire chest, and I didn't take damage. Is that actually a thing they put in this game? That's kind of cool. Oh, ow. Okay, let's not do that, please. Thank you. I'll take bone shards. We're still on the bone shard trail here, so... Oh, there it is, baby. Let's go. I'm still opening chests, though. There's no reason to stop now. We have lots of HP to work with. There's lots of money to be made here. So, let's just keep going. Always remember that, you know, if you get your early... Oh, Heirloom should be active, so I think I'm fine. Okay, I lied. It's actually far from active. And HP, so never punished, always lucky. Okay, bone shards. I'm probably going to open all of these, to be honest with you. Okay. We've gotten like a fucking rare... more than a rare skull worth of bone shards in here. This is going excellently. Ow. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Okay. Good lord. Okay, that's fine. Acceptable outcome. Okay. Holy shit, bro. This is like the luckiest foolish enlarged chest room of all time. Okay. Try something, pussy. Go ahead, try it. Okay, well, I didn't have heirloom up, so I guess heirloom doesn't charge while the animation is happening, which makes sense. And what did we get? We got... Oh my god, dog! What the... No shot! What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. I see you. I see you, Skull. I see you. Good lord. Okay. All right. Well, you know, if you insist, my man. If you insist. Rigged. Okay, so like that guy who accused me of cheating has to be like frothing at the mouth at this point because like come on, that's just like not cool. Like that is whack. I don't even trust myself anymore, to be honest with you. That's just stupid. Straight up. I'll cop to that. Like I would even like if I weren't me and I didn't know better, I would be like, okay, Hax is just fucking cheating at this point, man. Come on. We're gonna have 1K going, 10K I mean, going in the shop. And we have lots of bone shards too. What is this god run I'm on right now? Okay, next thing. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Okay, so I always like to talk about how you shouldn't manifest your desires by speaking them out loud because your computer will hear you and make the opposite happen. But slime is going to dupe Glacier Breaker. There, I said it. Let's see what happens. Okay, I asked for Glacier Breaker in the Foolish Enlarged chest room and I got it. So now slime is going to dupe Glacier Breaker, okay? If it's opposite day, you might as well like collect on that level of power. So let's see how this goes. Sir, if you could die, that'd be excellent. Thank you, thank you. Glacier Breaker doing some good shit here. Okay, so do we want this? That's good, actually, yeah. Get rid of this. And actually, should I get rid of that? Because now we have Sub-Zero 5. It's completely useless. I could get rid of one of these, but these are all really good Sub-Zero items. This is the worst one, kind of. But I mean, I'm going to upgrade my Gargoyle and make him better, so you know what, we'll just roll with it for now and find a... Oh my god, please game, please. See, this is one of the items that doesn't upgrade your freeze percent, so I'm not really too into it. But the artifact could be nice. But we don't have any artifact? Okay, well, that's one thing we need to work on here. We're really weak, so let's try and fix that. I don't think we have enough room to do Elementalist Blessing. We just need raw damage percent here. Like, we can't really do any crazy shit with Elementalist Blessing. Oh no. I want this too though. I can get rid of this. Let me get some of my money back here. Oh my god, please stop. You're really tempting me here. Using a skill grants you the Frost Giant's protection for when now active you receive. Personally, I don't see the value of this item. Because it also doesn't... Like, I've been told that this is good, but I just don't see it. So I think I'm going to get rid of this and get this. And refresh a little more. This could be good, actually. But we don't have the inscriptions to really make it pop. So let's just take our money and go. There's still more shops to be found in this act, so... We don't necessarily need the freeze percent as much as maybe I'm like focusing on, because we do have Frost Skull who just like freezes things anyway. But I just want to be careful. I want to be a little cautious. To not like... Oh! Okay. I don't want to like fuck this run up, you know? So... This is like the perfect freeze run, or close to the perfect freeze run. We need some damage, and we also we want to dupe the Glacier Breaker. So Slime, first of all, he needs to show up, and then he needs to obey my commands. So we'll see what happens. I trust the plan, though. You should, too. Because you know, I called my RNG, okay, you know? How rare is that in like, I guess it's like recorder luck, you know? Like people always say streamer luck, and I'm not a streamer, sadly. I can't stream, but maybe it's YouTuber luck, you know? The devs like seed my RNG as I go because they're like, he's recording a video. We have to show people how sick Skul can be, and they're just like frantically like coding my RNG as I go. You know what? That's actually what's happening. That's my conspiracy. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so none of the frost. Oh yeah, I can charge that skill now. I need to remember that. I always forget. So we can charge our frost sword skill to make it stronger. I'll do that against the adventurers, who I assume are here. Yes, they are. But let's try and get these guys too. I am min-maxing like a mother trucker, so not. Oh, so if I get a natural legendary on this pedestal, we have enough. Or no, we're gonna be one off actually. Okay, please don't dickhead legendary me here. I don't want to get dickhead legendary, okay? Good lord. Okay, freeze. Oh, they're unstoppable. He's doing an attack. That's like one of the big things with freeze is like you can freeze the opponent while they're doing it. Oh, we threw the Facebook the wrong way. Get me out of here. See, that's like really the only thing that holds freeze back, and stun for that matter, is that right there, where you freeze the mid-attack animation and then they exit their freeze status and they hit you anyway, which really sucks. It fucks you over so much. Oh yeah, actually let's upgrade our gargoyle here. Oh yeah, it wouldn't have been a dickhead legendary because we're at rare gargoyle, so no matter what happened, we would have been fine. And we got not necessarily. I want an I-beam. Maybe we can trade later and get I-beam, but we'll see. Also, we're getting to the point now where I'm about to be done with skull shards, so I can get rid of the gold instance burner, because we're going to be making a lot of skull shards anyway, or money anyway, because we won't be taking skull shard rooms anymore. So we're almost there. I can probably get rid of gold instance burner at the next shop, because then it's just like overkill, right? Like once you have like so much money, it's just completely you start losing some of the value by holding on to that item slot. So we'll see. Which is really the unfortunate aspect of Treasure 4. It's a little bit of a trap, I would say. Just a little bit though. It's still really good, especially if you can get it early, but the later you hold on to it, the more it doesn't serve you as much as you'd like. Did we open this chest? I need to make sure I don't want to lose any money. Yes, we did. Okay. This might be the shop. Nope. We did Giga High Roll doors in this act, so maybe a special room, by the way. No, but there is the slime. Very happy to see him. Let's see what he dupes for us. See what we want to get rid of first. This for sure. We're gonna ditch the gold incense burner here, as well as the Carleon insignia. That frees up 2 item slots. Everything from there, I would be perfectly happy to do. So we're in good shape here. Very good shape. Good lord. This run is actually strong. Maybe low-key Frost Skull is good now, you know? We'll have to see. I'm not as skeptical as my buddy Earl, who really doesn't like the Frost Skull. Not that I am skeptical of the Frost Skull, but I'm not quite at the level that he is. So we'll have to see how this goes. I could also stand to get rid of this, but let's not. Let's just hope it doesn't dupe it. Do me a solid here, slime. Well, that's decent. That does put me at sub-0 5. It's okay, actually. That was probably one of the worst dupes I could have gotten, because it doesn't further increase my ability to freeze things. Against bosses especially, it's like, at most this is 80% damage, which is, oh, actually, that's actually pretty good. What am I talking about, actually? 80% is good. Only sometimes, though. I guess that's the real... Excuse me, by the way. The real problem with it is only 80% of the... or only for, like, a tiny little bit of time do you have that 80%. So, like, in rooms, it's obviously excellent. It's kind of like a makeshift fighter's belt. But against bosses, it just doesn't do anything. Let's see what we get here. This would have been good. Actually, this could still be good. Yeah, I'll buy it. Now we have wisdom going, so we're starting to get some damage. We could still use some more, though. Also, Magic Pocket Watch is cool. I am a big fan of Magic Pocket Watch, and it does give me inscriptions I want. Could get rid of this. Doesn't help my damage percent, which is my main focus right now, so let's not. I'm not getting anything. What the fuck, bro? Please. Dog, what the fuck was this shot? You can't be doing this to me, game. Come on. This is the only thing I was offered that's even remotely good, and it's still not good. Good lord. Well, I mean, we're still pretty strong. I can't complain too much, but what an awful shot. Just awful. We're probably not going to get our Gargoyle to Legendary, unfortunately. It would take a lot from here to do that. We can still hope, but I just don't see it happening. Oh. Let's watch out for that guy. And I think this is the last one. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm thinking we're going to do just fine against Chimera, personally. Like, as usual, it's not like she's particularly hard for experienced players. She can give you a little bit of trouble, though. I have lost my life at Chimera a few times. I think recently I did, too. And, oh yeah, it was in the fucking money hoarding room run, which was hard. It was a run that I made hard on purpose for myself, so I guess it doesn't necessarily count. But she can still fuck you over. Like, she's not like a walk in the park, especially if you're playing like a fucking like ghoul or a minotaur run, because those skulls are just so massive that she can fuck you. But I'm not worried about her. Oh my god, we nuked this room. What the absolute fuck? Freaking Raven's Monarch Feather doing some good stuff. I love Raven's Monarch Feather personally, because I'm a swap fiend, so you know me. I do love myself some good swapping. So anytime I'm offered the chance to make use of Raven's Monarch Feather, I'll take it. Also, sadly, missed out on the Nat Legendary, but obviously I wasn't holding my breath for that, so wasn't expecting it. Still a little sad that I didn't get it. We'll just have to take at the best one skull room here, you know? Because it's really uncommon to get a common this late in the game. So odds are we're going to do just fine and be able to instantly... Oh shit, I meant to charge that. Not a big deal though. And we can instantly place another face bug, but I didn't see if I had stacked face bugs there. I should pay attention for that. Also meant to charge that. We are destroying the Chimera though. She is getting obliterated. Doesn't help that I'm able to freeze her so easily. That was Glacier Breaker doing a lot of work, by the way. Just an excellent item. Pretty much single-handedly enables freeze builds. This could be good. Rapidity. Gives me rapidity, which is obviously good. I'm not really too into the doubled up thing here, so I actually would not mind getting rid of this for rapidity. What? This is giving me rapidity. Could also stand to get rid of this. In fact, actually, I think that's what I'll do. Get rid of this. Kind of makes the Gargoyle a lot more useless, but now we have this, which is really, like, the Gargoyle excels at special, basic attacks, is what I'm trying to say. So, even though we kind of got rid of the initial reason I chose the Gargoyle, I think the Gargoyle still has a place on this run with the bonus swiftness. Even though we're not getting the Speed Skull buff from the bonus swiftness, it's still a really good item, so I'm very happy to have it all along for the ride here. And we are using our basics quite often. Oh, well, there's a Dickhead Harpy, as I like to call her. Thank you, Dickhead Harpy, for showing up at the absolute last second. Still grateful, a little bit at least, you know, like I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, but have to say, you would have been excellent even just a little bit earlier. We'll still take you though. Give me the shards and just get out of my face. Now we don't have to take this room, so just money from here on out. Pure money, pure shop, like making our shop the most of our shops. Also taking item rooms every once in a while. The life is good right now for us. The run is just popping off in a major way. I'm really thinking, you know, maybe some of the things that I had issues with about Frost Skull are a little bit behind it. Maybe the Frost Skull is actually pretty good now. This is the run I wanted to do yesterday. I'm very glad I'm doing it now. I hope you guys are having fun and enjoying it. It's, you know, I want to explore the stuff that 1.6 has to offer, which means Stun Run coming up soon. Very excited to do a Stun Run because Stun also got changed, and I would say if it's anything like Freeze is right now, that is definitely a positive change for it. A much needed change. Things are looking pretty good for our defensive statuses here. At least, you know, maybe I shouldn't jump the gun too hard because we do have Glacier Breaker, which really, like I said, single-handedly enables freeze runs to do giga damage. But I still feel very strongly about my positive reaction here. Just feels nice. And ooh, there's the halfling, but we already got most of the good NPCs out of the way. NPCs from now on are not going to be as exciting to find as they were. I would say I still want to find ability swap NPCs to fix my gargoyle up a little bit more the way I would like it, but it's not super duper high priority either, because I'm not using him as much as I am using my Frost Skull. So this is definitely a Frost Skull main, gargoyle secondary type of build, which is not something I thought I would be saying, because gargoyle generally is just significantly better than our boy, the Frost Skull here. But, you know, Frost Skull low-key popping off a little bit. Alright, so this could be excellent for this run. Very tempted to take it over this, though we do lose some of our attack speed and our Quint cooldown, but also I see a better Quint up there than the one we have. So... ooh, shit. Well, not on this run, but I do love seeing that item there. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so we're just gonna buy the Arc Demon. Arc Demon is just like a tactical nuke. You just deploy it whenever you feel like. Once per room, which, speaking of, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you. Although I think I fucked up a little bit here. Just barely missed putting him in the range of that. But we can just kill this one instead. Not helping the halfling just yet. I like to save her for Act 4 Part 2. Because that's when you're, like, desperate sometimes for some heals. And you're like, if you already popped the halfling, you're like, fuck. Well, that is unfortunate for me. Now we're on our own, so... best to save her until the last second. Let me down. Let me down. I hate these rooms, man. Huh. The only thing I will say is, I think that the animation on the that freeze the ground attack should be a little faster, because it is pretty dang slow. We'll swap into... oh, actually, no, this is an Arc Demon moment, I think. Yep, it is Arc Demon moment because we don't have the Adventurer next, so there's literally no reason not to use it. Just obliterate everything in this room, as Arc Demon does. I could have maybe stood to move it a little bit ahead than where I had it, but that's fine. Do we have artifacts? Yeah, we do. We have these two. Okay, so this is like pretty much the ideal freeze run, honestly. We have our artifact on our freeze items. Oh, ow. Well, that hurt. But we have artifact on our freeze items. Our gargoyle sadly just does not have the capability to freeze things. But I made that decision and I stick with it. Like, I think I made the right decision there. He just comes out every once in a while to do some cleanup, which, fair enough, works just fine for him. And he does occasionally get a freeze going. Okay, so now it's adventurer time, and just in time for our Arc Demon to come back online. Arc Demon is just like an excellent quintessence to use against bosses. It does so much damage. Although, like I said, we're not on a giga damage run here. We're on more of a tame freeze run. Okay, and this is awesome because she stays over there. So we can just run over here very confidently and just proc that. And now she is going to get obliterated by Archdemon. This should be super, super simple. Even though we don't have both of our skulls at legendary right now. She's probably pretty immune to freeze right now because of the way that it works now against bosses. So that's unfortunate. Oh, no, she's not quite as immune as I thought. And we can even use our invincibility here on our boy, the gargoyle, and not even have to worry about that attack. So she is frozen in here. That's not good. That's just freeze doing freeze things. Freeze is still not a perfect status, as you saw there. She got frozen in her attack animation. There was nothing we could do. So it still has problems, but I would say it's in a better spot than it was. And let's go ahead and upgrade our gargoyle here. I kind of low-key wish we saw the alchemist with nitrogen flask. That would have been very awesome to just do a complete freeze-focused run. But the gargoyle is a decent companion. We can do some pretty cool things with him. Just not quite as perfect as I would have liked it to have been. I think I'm going to skip the second portion of this room because I'm a little worried about my HP total after that the archer fight there. She is a bit of a pain in the butt. And we can skip this by just flying up through this crack, which is good shit. If you didn't know that, there's a bit of a super pro tip for you. I have a whole video dedicated to skipping fights on my channel. If you want to go watch that, you should. It's really old though, and I don't use my voice in that video. It's like way before I started actually regularly uploading YouTube videos. So, but it has a lot of really good editing in it. I'm really proud of that video. Made it for the speedrun community, but you can use it just as well as a casual player. Oh, there's the spokesman or woman. I still don't know. Nothing there. I didn't get any clear indications. I think it's actually a dude. The more I look at him, I don't know though. Shouldn't assume, but you know, lorevid is certainly a thing that I want to do one day. But there's just some things where it's like you don't get enough information to actually be able to like accurately say anything about it, you know. So it's hard to actually say. Like, if we had access to other werewolf-type enemies, it would help a lot in figuring out some of this stuff. Can we stop him? Yes, we can. That's just Glacier Breaker just doing awesome stuff. Gotta love Glacier Breaker. Also, I probably dealt damage to these guys. Not as much as I thought I would have. This guy might have been out of range completely. Or this gal. Actually, I don't know. It's hard to say with these cultists because they have so much headgear on. So I'm low-key hoping for the halfling. It would be nice. This is why you save her, by the way. Because Act 4 Part 2 is no walk in the park, even for like pro players. Anything can happen in Act 4 Part 2. It's not easy, man. So if you're a new player and you're struggling with it, just know that I do too. So, and I have so many hours in this game, it's kind of unreal. And I upload all of my runs, or most of my runs, for people to see on the internet. So, you know how I play, you know I'm at least decent at this game, but even with that, Act 4 Part 2 is still not easy. Archdemon, thank you for doing your usual stuff. Kind of honestly low-key regretting getting rid of Facebug. I don't think Archdemon has performed quite as well as I would have liked, mostly because I'm not on a Giga damage run. If I was on a more damage-focused run, instead of relying on like freeze effects, Archdemon would be popping off a lot harder, but maybe I can get Troll or something, which would be really, really good. That would be ideal, but who knows. Well, that's good. Good lord, that is that good. What do I get rid of for it, though, is the question. This? That's like some of my only damage percent. I don't think that's the play, but I don't see... I could get rid of this, but that gets rid of my rapidity. I think I have to leave that on the ground. Okay, if only I still had the Elementalist Blessing. This would have been an excellent pickup. This does freeze things very regularly, though. Oh, only every 25 seconds, actually. Is that better than any of this? Don't think so. So we'll just leave it. There's not a lot here I would actually buy. So I think I'll save a decent amount of money for potentially healing after the Joan fight. I think that's the right place. So let's just leave. I want to make sure I have enough money to, for one, actually at least somewhat use the Act 5 shop. And also, if I need to, after the Joan fight, heal up. Because that's an important thing to always consider when you're... ooh, don't hurt me. When you're dealing with the last half of the game. Because Joan fight is never easy. Anything can happen in the Joan fight. She is just a humongous pain. As we all know, we're all very familiar with our least favorite boss, Joan. In my opinion, at least. I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there who think the first hero is worse, which, fair enough. Also, this will be the last room. I just know this. If you high roll your doors, you always only get 2 doors after the last shop. It's just a thing. Very strange quirk of Skul the Hero Slayer. So, actually, that was probably a bad spot to summon the Arc Demon. But he's still doing work. Or it is still doing work. I don't know. We broke this, but I don't think we did a lot of damage to this guy. So if you're... oh, shit, and there's the halfling, too. Let's wait till we get done with this section up here before we free the halfling. Yep, there's Joan. I know, man. I just know it, you know? I've played this game way too much. I know it very, very well. How it works, how it functions. So let's free her. Hopefully she gives me a decent heal. Still appreciative, though. Little annoyed. Halfling girl is a humongous troll. She acts very innocent, but she's not. She secretly wants you to die. That's just how you play this game enough, and that's how you learn to deal with her. That's how you learn to understand her. Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I've been wanting to show this for a long time. This is a really stupid thing you can do. It's maybe a bit of a oversight by the devs, but you can climb up here and do this if you have Gargoyle. I don't know if any other skull can do it. Actually, Ninja probably can, but there's not a lot of skulls that can do it. But very weird thing that maybe if the devs just rose it by like a few blocks, you wouldn't be able to get up here. But as you can see, this is how they do the background transition in between there and here. Pretty cool stuff, actually, but pretty funny. Oh, okay, now let's go fight Joan. Had to show that off. Joan's gonna be easy. I'm not worried about her at all. Alrighty. So first things first, we're gonna do when we get into this fight is we're gonna plop down an Arc Demon instantly, right smack dab in the middle, because it'll hit both pedestals for a lot. And then from there, it's gonna be fairly simple. Mostly Gargoyle, because we cannot status the pedestals. So Frost Skull is not gonna be quite as good as it normally would be. Although she is leading with a very nasty pattern here, but the Arc Demon is gonna nuke all of her endeavors. So, you know, despite her being rude there, it was all for naught. She did not... oh, okay, never mind. I enraged her. I should not have opened my mouth. She's still going. She is not done. And also, the low damage is coming back to bite us here. All of our stats being attached to freeze status. Low-key, the pedestals, I knew this was going to happen, but I'm still not worried about her. Just kind of fucking us. Also, I need to remember to concentrate this sword skill. Not that it matters that much. Gotta be a little careful there. Get some damage going here. And we'll do it here. Though it, like I said, it doesn't matter all that much. We should, after we get past phase 1 of the Joan fight, which was going to be the hardest one for us always, we'll be pretty much set. The phase 2 of Joan fight's going to go a lot smoother. We'll save our Arc Demon for that. And she's dead. Okay, so let's try and get up here before she even summons the platforms, which is a thing you can do with Gargoyle if you time it right. There we go. Go ahead and summon the Arc Demon. Then try and freeze her. She's getting obliterated, as you can see. She is fucked. Which was always going to be a thing against phase 2 of her fight, because we can status her unlike in phase 1. So we'll go ahead and get through this. Owie. Okay, who knows what she's gonna do now? Which we handled that pretty well, I must say so. Just stick to basic attacks. Actually, our basic attacks are stronger. We should kill her very quickly after this. In fact, we might kill her here. Nope, because we don't have high damage. It's fine, though. Good fight, good fight. Very good fight, actually. What am I saying? Like, I'm saying it as if, like, I'm, like, upset about that. That was really good. Archbishops? Oh. Okay, so there's very good offers here. This has to be the best one, right? Do we have any skill cooldown speed? We have it with this. I think that's it, though. Huh. So it's this, or this, but these are all excellent options for us. Good lord, actually. The more I look at it, the more I'm not sure. Nether Mana Suppressor is just, like, ridiculous, though, right? I think it has to be Nether Mana Suppressor. Get rid of... this. 51. We have significantly more stats than we had. It's not quite the full Nether Mana Suppressor value, but it's still good Nether Mana Suppressor value, so... That's a bit of a tongue twister. Or maybe I'm just a stuttering little dude. I do stutter a lot. I'm feeling very confident about this first hero fight. So much so I'm not even slightly worried about him. I actually do think that they fixed freeze as well, for the most part. If not fixed, made significantly better. Even without Glacier Breaker, obviously Glacier Breaker bias because it's just a strong item. But I'm feeling good about this. Can we take this into the first hero fight? No. We can't stiffen enemies? Wow, oh no, whatever will we do? What is that debuff? Well, what do I get rid of for this? Legendary. Okay, we more than have this. So it's definitely worth picking up. Let's drop that. Oh my god. I guess we'll get rid of the rapidity, or the rapidity aspect of this run. That is a insane last second buff. What the fuck just happened, bro? The ring and every run meme lives on. And also the pot of greed in every run meme lives on as well. What kind of... I'm telling you, the devs are seeding my RNG as I go. Like, they were like, he passed up the ring. I can't believe he just did that. Oh my god. Let's just give it to him anyway. We have to make this run pop. We have to make this run good. That's what happened there. So now we're insanely powerful. We don't even need the power we were getting from the Thieves' Black Steel Daggers or the Bone of Swiftness. Now we're just so much stronger than we were. It's kind of ridiculous. We got our treasure back even, which is just hilarious. I don't even know what to say to you guys, honestly. I'm not hacking. I swear to God I'm not hacking. I promise. You have to believe me. Please. I don't know what happened there. I swear. It's insane. I guess I'm just a lucky guy. We're gonna obliterate the first hero. I actually cannot wait to see how good this fight goes for us, actually. I'm very excited. Freeze and stun are up very good. Hard to say how up good they are because this is obviously the Giga run. Once again, I'm just honestly stunned. Let's see how this goes. We have Archdemon, which now is going to be doing significantly more than it was. We have Pot of Greed, the Ring, joined with us by all of these other excellent items. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. All right. You know what it has to be? Every time I do a freeze video, it ends up being great. I think that's it. It's just like me and freeze videos. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I was born in the wintertime. But we are getting ridiculous like here. Also, please come over here, Mr. First Hero, sir. Thank you. I cannot hit you up there. That is unfortunate. Let's hit him here. Oh my god, look how much damage we're doing to him. This is so stupid. Okay, he is unstoppable here. Let's remember that. We might kill him before he jumps up in the air. Oh yeah, he's super dead. What is this run? This is like... So I think I already have a video called the Giga Freeze Run. So I don't even know what to title this. Do I call this like the Omega Giga Freeze Run? Okay, he's unstoppable. Is he unstoppable here? No. Very strange spot for him to be unstoppable there. Don't quite get it. But just beat the shit out of him. Like, this is like... I don't think there... it will be hard to top a freeze run. That's okay. That was a really bad use of Arc Demon. My B. Humongous waste, but I think we're still... Oh my god, we killed him before he even got out of his first animation. What do I even say about this run? I don't know what to tell you. So this isn't a good gauge for the strength of the freeze skull, because this is just like a Omega high roll. But at the same time, I do think the freeze skull is in a much better spot than he was. Like, so significantly so. This is as strong as this run is, and as like high rolly as this is, I still think we can at least gather some conclusions about the spot that the freeze skull is in. He's very strong. Let's just dedicate this to the freeze skull here. Actually, let's get our ice sword in this windscreen here. Oh shit, we're in the wall too. Oh my god, that's excellent. I wasn't even expecting to end up in the wall. I was just going to be like, let's just get the ice sword in the windscreen. But no, this is a really good windscreen. GG's. Holy shit. What do I even say here, man? Oh my god, this run just popped off. Like at the last second too. The Pot of Greed, which I almost even didn't consider buying. I almost left this on in the shop. For it to give me the ring, oh my god, bro. I mean, this is like the high roll to end all high rolls. This is the thing. Like, this is like almost unfair. But just an awesome run to display for you guys. Really slow though. Good lord, this was really slow. That's always been Ice Skull's thing though. He's really slow, very sluggish. So it makes sense that he's wasn't very quick on this run, but it doesn't matter regardless. It was still an excellent run. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed myself. But I mean, how could I not? Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you did, I appreciate you. As always, you guys are awesome. And we are almost to 200 subscribers. I won't have I most likely won't have the tips video done when we reach there, but I will get it done. I promise. I will not leave you guys hanging there. I plan on making it, a little bit more editing than I usually do. So, we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Though I think I'll wrap it up there. I've said my piece. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.